Often, EFL writing lessons focus on more formal or academic topics without a lot of room for free expression. However, creative writing shouldn't be discounted as a credible form of writing practice. Today, I'll show you how you can use a simple writing prompt to get some creative responses from your students. Every once in a while, I like to give my students a creative writing prompt as a break from our more technical writing lessons. It's not only more fun, but also allows me to analyze how well they are retaining specific writing points we have covered. I like to choose a prompt that gives them a lot of leeway for creativity. Today, I'm going to give them a question about time travel. They have just invented the world's first time machine and can visit any time in the past or future they want. I want them to give specific details such as where they would go and why, who would they like to meet, and if they would come back to the present time or not. Hopefully they'll come up with some interesting ideas. So for today's class, we're going to do a writing activity. You have all invented a time machine. And basically what I want you to do is write where will you go, who you want to meet, and what will you do in that time period. And if you want to come back to this time period. Okay? I want you to answer all those questions and be as creative as you can.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks. Thanks.
And you two can share. So let's go around the class and tell me what you guys came up with, okay?
Yup.
Shin, what did you have?
Yeah, if I had a time machine, I would go a few years back, just a few years. And I would invest my own money in stock getting the best in the future. So I would be rich and I'd buy another time machine. And I will travel all the time around the world. It's a sad story, but money is power in our life. And money talks.
Very good. Okay, does anyone else have an example they want to share? Pedro?
Okay, perfect.
I would like to go to ancient Rome, maybe 2 centuries ago, to know the culture of their, or to know the Roman culture, the people. I would like to go to the Colosseum to see the games and meet Caesar and be sitting near him during a game. And I would like to come back to this time after that, especially for my daughter.
And Kyung, would you like to share yours?
Yeah. I will go back to my elementary school because I don't remember my friends. My family was very frequently, so I went to 3 elementary schools. That's why I will return to elementary school and see my friends again. And however, I don't want to see the future. If we know our future, my life is not interesting anymore.
My students really enjoyed the opportunity to be creative today. Make sure to choose writing prompts that allow for a broad range of interpretations and the maximum amount of creativity. Here are some I've done in the past that have worked well. You are going to live on a desert island for a year. What will you bring with you and why? You are a superhero. Describe your powers. What is your name? What does your costume look like? If you could invent any kind of machine, what would it be? Who would it benefit? What might it look like? What would the world be like if dinosaurs still existed today? You have just met an alien who has invited you to come back to his home planet with you. Would you go? Why or why not? If you could be president for 1 year in your country, what would you change? What would you keep the same? Remember, the more imaginative you are, the more creative your students' essays will be, and the more they'll enjoy writing in English.